And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Robinson on a give right side. Good move at the 30. And they can't bring him down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. There's a counter give to Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Back to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cardinals leading by 7. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Going right side. Robinson with it. And he can't escape Rock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for Robinson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Nice job.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
play fake here on first down. Touchdown, Bengals. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Ford. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the gun, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. On the red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He takes off. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a 1st down.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
On the handoff to TTA. The ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for.
Play action, Stafford. That finds the Nakua downfield, complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
29 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
They put Adams in motion. Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of it.
Williams hit and he loses the football. The Texans have it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw now, following a turnover. Looking slant route complete. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Robinson. Over just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 7-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow their lead on the turnover. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdout.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
Buccaneers 35, Bills 27. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Deep bottom of the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. He'll throw it. Left side into the hands of Shakir. Before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
After that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
The handoff for Robinson, running right. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also...
And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights.
At your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't...
Well, Bronco fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. When you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. And going play action. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So they dodged an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pass caught by takedown. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They are throwing it again. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And now it's 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
This is Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Bronco switch. Cowboy 80.
Staying with Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder.
39-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down, special teams does their job. Now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So he'll come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
He's hit, the ball is out, and the Jets recover it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Beyond the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 49ers 5-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Back on second and goal. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force third and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You're going to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening.
Travis hit, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Cut near the goal line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead off the turnover. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. He kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
49ers nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 9. He brushed him off with ease. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
All right.
Stroud off of play action. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Stroud now on 3rd. Oh no, he lost control of another one! And this is scooped up by the Jets! Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
A toss snap to Robinson. Dodged the tackle. And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
There's a toss right side. Robinson. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets are racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he put 6 on the board for the offense.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Jets take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they have this run to the red zone now at the 15. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch is made in close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. First down, Stroud. And once complete, it's Brian out right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third. Third quarter.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Gibson. It's on the turf, balls in, he lost it. And the Jets recover it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
To the ground, game works for the touchdown. The Jets push their lead further to start the half.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Jets 38, 49ers nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers and Antonio Gibson back out on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. 49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Stroud. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested.
Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. Ball taken in at the 36. Keeps away from one. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Now here comes the New York offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Looking slant route, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tack on 7 more to their lead.
49ers nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Try to throw on first down. Wow, it's free again! And the Jets recover it!
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's becoming art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Set. Let's go.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
7-yard line.
Set. 380. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. 380. Delta set. Set.
Back to the well again. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run a toss for Gibson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They go play action with Stroud. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Alright. 118. What's up?
First down throw by Stroud. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Throwing is Stroud. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find the patience. You will never.
Loses it again. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and...
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets put this one away a long time ago. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
32-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Niners.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He rocks that tackler. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let them clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Go.
He gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jets are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets continue adding on to that lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Got the drive here with Gibson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. But loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Wow, wide open here, complete. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets throw 6 more on the blowout. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat. no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So the win goes to the Jets. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they